Manuel Bojorquez is in Mexico City, Mexico now. He joins me by phone. Manny, what sort of destruction are you seeing on the ground?
Well, it is a lot of crumbled buildings, as you know. It's not everywhere. It seems that certain buildings that either were old or not built to code are the ones that gave way. There are pockets of the city without power that may have water issues right now, and pockets of the city that actually have no damage and do have electricity. But the main concern for the entire area are those rescues. In fact, where we are right now is in the south part of Mexico City. It is near a school that collapsed, and rescue crews have been working nonstop here to try to bring some of the children who may be trapped out of the rubble. There are already fatalities, we do know, of not just children here, but also of teachers. And you get these moments where people are rushing in with assistance, with water for the rescue workers, and all of a sudden they throw up their hands, and that means be silent, because they're looking for any sounds from within the rubble that they may be able to home in on to see if somebody may have survived and may still be in there needing a rescue.
You talk about the rescue efforts, Manny. How are they going overnight, and are they continuing throughout the day?
They are continuing throughout the day. They haven't really stopped for now nearly 24 hours. As soon as the shaking stopped, people jumped into action. We could see human chains removing debris bit by bit, trying to make way for those first responders as they were getting out of their firehouses, their police departments, and people pitching in. I spoke with a banker today who was one of the volunteers at an office building, a 6-story building that had collapsed. And he told us that he heard people using coins to bang up against the metal of an elevator shaft. And that's how they knew there were people still in there. They were able to rescue 4 of them alive today. They believe that there were more in there. Of course, the fear is that there were plenty of people, maybe around 20, that they did not have many hopes for. So unfortunately, as many people are being pulled out of the rubble alive, we do feel that there is an expectation here that the death toll will rise.
Yeah, certainly I can understand why. And we know this is the second earthquake to hit Mexico this month. Were people prepared for another quake of this magnitude?
I don't know that anyone would ever say they're prepared. You get as prepared as you can, and by that we mean that in 1985, when Mexico had that really horrific 8.0 that killed thousands of people, there were lessons learned about building codes and also about trying to establish some sort of early warning system. We're getting reports that this earthquake did trigger that system, and that there were people who had maybe just a few seconds of an alert to get out into safety. But, you know, 2 major earthquakes like this one in a row in one particular area are definitely not only straining resources, but also the psyche of people. You have to imagine how rattled they are right now, especially considering that for many of them, rebuilding recovery will be, you know, a month-long, years-long process.
We can definitely tell that just from the images we're seeing right now. Manuel Bojorquez coming to us from Mexico City. Manny, thank you very much.
Thank you.